How did your mother feel about you having your own voice recital?
Well, an opportunity to sing. She thought it was terrible. And she called Mr. Duncan up and told him. She said, after all, my husband, she said, Charles, is on the staff there. We don't want him embarrassed by her. That's actually what she said.
Wow.
And he said, this is Mr. Duncan's story, he said, that's all right, you just come and see. And so she said, all right, I will. And they were a bit surprised.
So he was very confident in your ability.
That's
because
right.
he worked with you on a regular basis.
That's right. I took the semester course.
Wow. And can you tell us a little bit about how your father felt when you sang Negro spirituals?
Yes. I will say that I came to Central State after I took on the career of trying to sing. He invited me to come to the school because he felt it would be educational for the school and an opportunity for me to sing or to expose my learning to somebody. And so he invited me to come do a recital. All right. When it was over, I finally walked up to him and I said, well, Dad, how did you like my singing? And he said, well, some parts of it were quite good. But I do want to say this, Charlotte. He said, don't ever sing Negro spirituals again. He said, you just can't sing them. And I said, well, what do you mean? And he said, well, first of all, you sang by and by. I'm going to lay down this heavy load is the next line. He said, you look like you've never had a heavy load in your life, and nobody will ever believe that's spiritual. So I said, okay. So I didn't. For years I did not sing spirituals.
Right.
And then finally I was convinced to do them. I did some work with Margaret Bonds. She played a lot. And then I did a great deal of work with Hall Johnson, whose new book is just out now.
Oh, okay.
Spiritual book.
And your father was able to be a good critic because he,
That's
of
right.
course, been a member of the Fifth Jubilee Singers and had a lot of experience directing the choir in his church.
Yes, and he traveled. A trio from the Fifth Jubilee Singers traveled throughout the United States singing spirituals. And one of the other persons in the trio was Roland Hayes, who was really the first black concert singer that we had that became a national and international star.